So I've come to the conclusion these rear cladding pieces in front of the rear wheels have possibly the most over-engineered top clips anywhere on the car. None of the ones I was able to source actually successfully had the clip come out with the cladding. They all seem to break away and damage the cladding piece itself. These are the ones that I have on hand. I decided to use the two on the right. They had the most usable amount of damage. The bottom clip area was fine. It's just one of the two tabs that the top clip locks into was broken on both of those. It's basically the lesser of two evils. The ones on the left were far worse. This one has some minor damage at the bottom, but some pretty catastrophic damage at the top. There's basically nothing left for that top clip to sit on, so really this one is a waste of space. This one is a little better, but completely destroyed at the bottom and surprisingly intact at the top. Now, to put these stainless steel trim pieces back in, I just used the precision screwdriver to guide the clips back in. I have a feeling they probably would have broken had I have just forced it in by hand. Probably not when they were new, but these are old and brittle, so you've got to treat everything with extra care these days. Just like what I'm doing here. The bottom clips, I'm assisting them on with a screwdriver, just flexing out the tabs on the actual nylon clip itself, just to take a bit of stress off the cladding piece. I really don't want to damage them, they're already painted, and there's no second chances here. And this works quite well. Once you've got the clips over the ridge there, you just push it down until it clicks, and then it's in the home position. Now, to deal with the damage on the top, I cleaned the area and then I applied Sikaflex automotive sealant and adhesive. This stuff, once it dries, these clips are never going to let go. They'll probably last longer than I will. It is important, obviously, to make sure the area is clean of dust and grease to give it the best chance of sticking. I did that off camera. So I just put a healthy supply down to begin with, installed the clips, which I had removed a lot of paint off as well. And after they were installed, I put a bit more adhesive on top of them as well, but not interfering with the actual posts that clip into the car. Just carefully going around the outside edge, locking it down forever. So after giving that a healthy curing period, I was happy with how well that was holding on, and I decided to fit them onto the car. There is one opening at the bottom of these cladding pieces that has to match up with the tab on the sill covers. So you hook that in first, and then you hook it around the wheel arch, starting at the bottom, and then you can get the top in as well. And what I did was clip in the bottom clip first, and then move on to the top one. So that's the bottom clipped in. And now the top is clipped in as well. Over the next 8 days or so, that adhesive will just get stronger and stronger, so it's fine to leave it the way it is now. And as you can see, it's starting to look like a 124 sedan again. I am missing a few clips. I thought I had everything, but unfortunately there's some unique ones on the doors. I still have access to those underneath. I will change those as soon as they come in stock. Someone asked me about the AMG fender spacers, if it affects the sealing of the fenders at all, and that is a resounding yes. You can see that there is now a gap between the fender liner, front and rear, with those spacers installed. In Australia it's probably not really an issue. We don't have snow, not here anyway, and I will never be driving this in the rain, so it's not going to be a problem for me. Now this badge I purchased online, new old stock. I did not realise that it had been bent at some stage and the chrome has been cracked in the middle. If it annoys me at some stage, I will just rip it off and throw it away. Just a word of warning, whenever buying anything new old stock, always check it and reject it if it's damaged, because I seem to be getting a lot of that